Hi, I'm Ross, and I'm going to take us through Ciro's AI data enrichment capabilities. Before we get started, I'm going to introduce three concepts. Number one, you have the option of either enriching existing accounts from Ciro or uploading your own. In this case, I've selected a handful of businesses from Ciro's Accounts tab that sell wet lab equipment. But the beauty of Ciro is you can start with our data or bring your own. Number two, if you're enriching data from Ciro, it will start in one column, as you see here, but is actually embedded with a ton of metadata from Ciro's database. You can access this by clicking on the cell, which opens up the JSON in a panel on the right. From here, we can convert these elements into columns for enrichment and use them for other searches as well. Number three, Ciro has multiple different data enrichment types. The first that you'll see here is Ciro's AI, CiroBot, to generate text or search a website. We also have the ability to run a Google search, find contacts, and enrich with emails. Mobile numbers plus a number of other data connectors will be coming soon. With that high-level overview complete, let's jump into each enrichment step. In this case, I'm preparing this data to help personalize email outreach to C-level execs at these companies. I'm going to start by using Ciro to research each website and tell me what types of companies each business sell to. Let's dive in. Now, once you have an enrichment ready to run, you can either run for the entirety of the table, or if you just want to look at a subset, you can run for the first 10. In this case, since I've already got only 10 records, I'm just going to run for all. Now I'm going to review this data, make sure it looks good. Looks great. Next, I'd like to know whether these businesses have good Glassdoor ratings, which will help me position my product. I'm going to run a Google search to find their Glassdoor page and return a snippet with their Glassdoor rating. I mentioned this earlier, but one thing that you could do when you bring data from Ciro is use the embedded metadata, or JSON, to create new columns. So in this case, while I prepare this Google search, I want the company name to be its own column. So I'm going to do that now. And now as I run this Google search, I can use the double brackets, both open and close, to tell Ciro which column I want it to reference for the Google search. Let's do it. And let's hit run. Now, similar to when we used the embedded metadata from Ciro to add the company name as a column, I can do the same with our Google search results. Let's, for example, put the Glassdoor rating and the Glassdoor number of reviews into their own columns. Awesome. And now we have the Glassdoor both ratings and number of reviews. But I noticed the data has text like the rating and quotes that I'd like to remove. So I can use Ciro's generate text capability to use AI to help me clean that up. Let's go ahead and run that. Awesome. So now we also have the Glassdoor both ratings and number of reviews. Next, I'm going to enrich these accounts with contacts from searching LinkedIn. Let's do it. Now, similar to some other Ciro results, I might have multiple contacts listed. And again, I can click into the cell to open up the embedded JSON and parse those into their own columns, which I'll do that now for the first and last name. All right, and now that we have their names, lastly, I'm going to enrich these contacts with emails using Ciro's email enrichment. And we're done. And you'll see here that Ciro didn't enrich all the emails, and that's because we try to filter out emails that we have really high confidence on. So if you don't see one here, it just means that we didn't find one for that. But that's it. Good luck, and please reach out to our team if you have any questions.